familiar with Eminem. And since you're loving, oh, you love Eminem, you love him. Okay, that's interesting. Just to be clear, though, I'm not Gen Z, I'm a millennial, so I'm familiar with Eminem. And since you're loving him, I would like to take this time to tell you how he feels about you as a black woman, as towards us black girls, okay? Because he actually wrote about us. He actually wrote a poem, and I'm going to read that poem so you can understand where all your love is going, okay? Disclaimer, TikTok, this is not bullying and harassment, as I am reading song lyrics by a popular musical artist, who is a public figure, by the way. Blacks and whites sometimes mix, but black girls only want your money because they're dumb chicks. So I'ma say like this: don't date a black girl, take it as a diss. If you won't, but if you don't, I'ma tell you like this: I surely won't. Never date a black girl because blacks only want your money. He said blacks, so when he said the blacks part, he was including y'all niggas too, okay? And that shit ain't funny. So I'ma say, look, honey, why you do this? You know you step up to me like you a Brutus. He calling you a brute. He calling us brute. He said you look like a man. That's what he said. Then you try to grab my spinach because it's green and that's cash. So get out of here because I don't need your ass. That's what he said about you. He said he don't need you. I said that before, but that's okay because like I said, you're a whore. That's what he said. He said you're a whore. He said you're black. Okay. Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb. Because black girls, I really don't like. He said he don't like your black ass. Okay. I'm giving you a little advice. Don't date a black girl. If you do it once, you won't do it twice. He said he ain't fucking around with you more than one time. Hit him with it. You won't ever do it again because they'll take your money. And that ain't funny. So I'm going to say, look, honey. Okay. I've already said that before. But like I said again, you're nothing but a big whore. I just want you to be clear why you giving your love to him specifically and unruffled with your feathers. You can continue to not find your black ass and continue to love him. But he specifically has feelings towards you as a black woman, as a black girl. And what I'm hearing him say to you while you were loving him is that you black, is that you were black. Okay? So that's how he feels. I don't know if that's a generational thing for you to give a fuck about within your blackness. That's on you. Okay, I know some of us out here is in fact coons. Okay, so you continue to love him, and he'll continue to tell you get the fuck away from him with your dumb black ass. Okay, and like I said in my original video where I was talking to Lucas. Okay, some of us have not found our black ass, and that's clear as day. As you out here loving this white man that has repeatedly said that he don't like your black ass. Okay, have a nice day. You have a nice day.
Goodness God. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to K Podcast. I am your host, Karen Truth. Hold on. I'm your host, Karen Truth. Now I'm going to get into this particular topic. You know, when I saw these lyrics, because I went to TikTok, I never liked Eminem anyways, because I am somebody that when I see somebody start acting some kind of weird way, I don't like it. I don't care what color, what skin tone you are, what ethnicity you are. If you there is a particular behavior that, especially in men, if you start acting like a hood rat, something so a raggedy person, if you start having that raggedy behavior, no, I don't like you. I don't want to deal with you. I don't care about you. I'm not gonna be engaged with on anything you do. But this is the thing that pissed me off today when I came when I woke up today, because this is the thing. I've been seeing this video since yesterday. To my surprise, is I see dark skinned black women coming out here and being like, I don't know why anybody can't take a joke. It's just a joke. It's rap. And I'm not, see, I'm going to tell you, you guys already know, I've said it already. I've said it already. I might not be dark skinned, but I've seen what dark skinned women have gone through, even from my own family. And the way that some of these men treat dark skinned women in society as in general, especially even in African community, even in also black community in the US, you can see the difference. Even in some countries in Africa, they are colorists. That to the fact that some women have to bleach their skin. Let's not play. That some women have to go do cosmetics procedures to be lighter. And I don't blame those women either, because hey, this is what the men are giving. You get me? And the women have to, they have to, comply. But there is nothing that pains me more than seeing a dark-skinned woman come out here after hearing music like this guy over here. He's 50. He's a Gen Xers. He's in his 50s. Come out here and act like a freaking idiot, because that's what he acted like. Because when people are like, oh, he acting like a teenager, I'm like, no, teenagers, I was a teenager one. I wasn't that stupid. But he acting so irresponsible. And I feel like he did this for clout chasing. This man is a clout chaser. Eminem is a clout chaser. He couldn't go after any other person. He thought, oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Like, my thing is, he thought that the feedback for him going after Megan Thee Stallion will be low. That was his thinking, because she's a dark-skinned black woman. Oh, nobody will really care about her like that. He will not get backlash like that. That is what he thought. Because if he really wanted to clout chase, he could have gone after Taylor Swift. Why ain't he talking about Taylor Swift? Oh no, because he don't want that smoke. He don't want Taylor Swift's fans smoke. He wants to clout chase, but he doesn't want smoke like that. He wants to punch down. But this is the thing, buddy. We've been catching on to your crappy music for a long time. Some people have been talking. He keep repeating the same bullshit. He acts like, let me tell you something. There is one thing that is very unattractive. Attractive to me is a 50-year-old man, or a man above. In fact, let me just say, if you tidy up, acting all kind of radical, like a mad raccoon, or an animal that have rabies, I am not attracted to that. I see that, I'm like, okay, that is a mad person that needs, medical help, that needs medical intervention. That person need to go see somebody. And the fact that he said, if you look at the lyrics that he talked about black women, he literally calling women whores, and then comparing black and white and all of that. And I'm like, dude, you could just move around. See, it's not, I get preferences. It's not everybody that has to be your preference. I get it when I have a preference. You guys know that in my own relationship over here, I'm in an interracial relationship. Everybody else knows it. But this is the thing. If you don't like somebody, keep it pushing. Go to the place that you want. And the thing that hurts me the most is seeing those women on Twitter saying, oh, he's so fine. I saw one that wrote, he's so fine. Girl, I can't remember when I threw the coffee that I was drinking on the floor. The cop just went down because I was so pissed. I'm like, this is why they keep staying disrespecting your ass. Because all the time you come on social media, is it TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, your ass will still come out here and be like, black women are the most disrespected women. But your crazy ass is on this social media talking about he's so fine. What the fuck is he fine about? Well, tell me what is fine about this man. Is it his radical, crazy behavior that is fine, or his face? Because what is fine about this man? What is fine about him? The fact that he's a big sexist? He doesn't like dark-skinned women? What is fine about him? Or is it that you like being humiliated? You like being disgraced? You like people treating you like shit? Is that what is fine about him? Because at this point, I'm like, I'm getting to the point that whenever I see a woman coming out here, and this be the same women talking about, but when it happens to black women, everybody, oh goodness, let me just say this. I remember the time this happened to Megan, and she tried to cover up Tory Lanez. She's also at fault for that one. She should not be covering up somebody that tried to hurt her. She tried to cover that man, even though he shot her. She tried to protect him. And this is why you get disrespected. This is why some people be coming out here trying to disrespect you. Because let me tell you something. If it would be any other woman from any other ethnicity, they would have called the cops on him a long time ago. They would have called the cops on him long time ago. The moment he took that shot, he would have been in jail, and that woman would not be out there trying to cover him up. No, but she did try to cover him up, and now look at the, like, goodness. And the thing is, at this point, I'm like looking at all those women on Twitter talking about it is rap. You guys don't know this is a Gen X or something. This is something about Gen X. I'm like, I'm a millennial and I don't care. If you're being irresponsible out here and making fun of a domestic violence case, then something is wrong with you as a human being. Something is wrong with you. And it's a shame seeing black women out here, talking about what is fine about him. This is why when I hear some women talking about, I want to go eat lobster and whatever, what is that thing that they talking about? That there is a rhyme that they talk about in TikTok, and they're like lobster and pasta. They treat me to lobster and pasta. I'm like, when some of these women, I see them, I'm like, please stay over there. No, because don't bring your crazy ass over here. Because these are the women that when they be trying to go into interracial relationship, they be looking for men like Eminem over here. This be the kind of men they be looking for. They be looking for men that act like hood rats. They be looking for men that act like hood rats. It's like at this point, I'm like, then why didn't you just date from the hood then? You could have dated the hood rats at home already. Why you need it in another community? Stay home. Date the ones you got. That's why when I be seeing all this, some women that be dating out or marrying out, and I see their man, before you close your eyes and open, they don't turn that man into one of the men that look like they came from the hood. And I'm like, what the hell is this? They want him to dress like them with the big chain and all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, what is that? You could have just taken one from the hood. Why are you trying to cross the line and stay over there? You like it so much, you should stay over there. When I saw those women on Twitter talking about he's so fine, I'm like, you are the kind of women that be giving people a bad rap. Because when you're coming out, women like you, when you want to date out or marry out, you choose the worst people and try to bring your bad reputation over here. Stay over there. Now, I'm going to bring this video up here because this guy also talked about this, and I'm going to bring another video up in here. You know what? Let me bring up this lady. She had something to say. Yeah, that's the thing. KP, they're like, he's so fine. I'm like, fine where? What is fine about? Tell me what is fine about this man. What? His raggedy behavior? No offense. And at 50, you are out here behaving like, goodness, you're behaving like a child, not even a teenager. Teenagers of nowadays are more mature. You can hear teenagers nowadays on TikTok talking about political topics, talking about the economy. Then you see a 50-year-old, somebody that is in his 50s, that is supposed to be talking about the state of the economy right now, standing out and talking about some domestic violence shit, making fun about it in his 50s. Like, you must be insane. Shouldn't you be talking about the economy? Because, hey, things are not looking good out here. Minimum wage is not minimum waging. In fact, if you want to do your rap battle, I think if you want to be doing this rap battle bullshit, he should be talking about politics if he got the balls. Go talk about politics. Go talk about what is happening right now in the society. If you are the big man, you got big balls, go talk about politics. No, you won't, but you wanna talk about a woman that you literally said with your own mouth that you don't like this kind of women. And I feel like Eminem is a culture vulture. He is a culture vulture. He is not only culture vulture, he is a vulture that wants to eat off Megan Thee Stallion. He wants to be relevant again through Megan Thee Stallion. You know, the black woman that he don't like, that he called all kind of names in his lyrics? Yeah, that black woman. Yeah, that one. He want to use her to become relevant again. Dude, you're too old. Retire. Go sit down. Go sit down. Goodness. And I'm not saying he's old for his age. I'm just saying for this kind of behavior, yeah, you two, no, nobody's playing with you. Even teenagers are not playing with you with this kind of rap, this kind of music. Even teenagers are not here with you. Because even teenagers have enough brain cells to know that what you're talking about and what you're trying to make fun about is not it. And people are like, "Oh, it has become a fight of the generation. It's become a millennium. It's become a fight of Gen Zs and Gen Xers." I'm like, I don't care which generation is coming out, as long as you calling this stupid ass behavior out. It's not about generation, nothing. And for all those people that are like, it's rap, let me tell you why some people are like out here talking about, they don't know why some people's feelings are being hurt, and why some, the younger generations are not getting this kind of abuse. We don't want this stupid ass abuse. He's done enough on this society, and we are not gaining anything from this raggedy behavior. And if you think it is okay, then something is wrong with you. And for those people that are using this, it's not so, and using the generation fighting nonsense, no, just say that you are anti-black woman. Just call it out, because the people that are out here talking about is the new generation that are mad at it. No, the new generation might see the BS on that's crazy music that he dropped. They see the BS. And many of these older people that are talking about, oh, it's not that bad. You are anti-black woman. You do not like black women. You do not like black women, because if you know what this man have put up before, you will not be here. Taking a shot at Megan Thee Stallion does not mean that it's a rap thing. He's been behaving this way. He's put out this music that he put out before about black women, and you want to come out here and be like, it's rap? No, you're trying to gaslight people from seeing what this man really is. He's not a good person. He doesn't like black women. And so far, I feel like he's been getting away with the nonsense for a long time. In those days when they were like, oh yeah, he's a rapper and all that bullshit. The thing is, he's been allowed to behave this way for a long time. Now he thinks he can come back and have it in this generation. No, you could have done that in your generation, because people will look past that racism. They will look past all of that, and you being the way you are, and you trying to do it now. Nah. Everybody gonna clock you. And for those that are trying to cover him up and be like, oh, it's just rap music, no, this man does not like black women, and he said it with his mouth. And then coming out here and talking about, even rap beef is normally between two people. Megan Thee Stallion didn't call him out. She didn't even invite him to nothing. He just wanna be nosy and irrelevant. He's irrelevant, by the way, and be relevant. So the same black women he doesn't like, because I'm pretty sure back in those days, he can talk shit about black women all he wants and nobody will call him out for it. So he thinks, oh my God, maybe I can go back to doing that. No, you can't, because everybody's going to clock you and we're going to talk about you and your behavior. That is crazy. Oh my goodness, God. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. There are some people out here, maybe nobody wanted to date him. Nobody. Why would anybody want to date somebody that act like a rabid animal? Like somebody, like an animal that is nuts out there that got rabies or something. No one want to date that. That's nuts. Another thing I want to talk about is other people saying, oh, he sang music about his mom. So his mom gave back to him. And if she hurt him while he was growing up, he has the right to talk about his mother. Those are blood related. And people are like, oh, he also sang about his baby mama. Hey, that is his own topic. But going out of your family members and all of that bullshit, no. And going after a woman that have never done anything to you, like Megan Thee Stallion, that is just minding her business, is crazy. People are like, oh, because he disrespected his mom, he can go out there and disrespect, a black woman. No, he's been doing this. He's been doing this. This is not about his mom or anybody else. He's just trying to think he can bring back that hate that he had and the way he talked about black women before. He thinks that he can bring that back again and people will be okay with it. Coming to find out, nobody's okay with that. And if you notice, he's been silent for a while. He's been silent for a while now, hasn't he? because he's noticing that people are not reacting the way he wanted people to react. Not everybody's on that side. So let me bring this video up in here. Goodness God.
Attention, because again, look at, because Megan is always right. Why? Because did she not say that these men use her for marketing? Did she not say that anytime these bitch ass rappers mention her, they get 24 hours of attention? Because again, look at how unprovoked these men come for her. Because if you don't know, Eminem just released a new single called Houdini, and in Houdini he gives the line, if I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feature? And the reason that I know that he knows what he's doing is because when he says the lyric, you can hear in the background as the ad-libs him cackling. You knew exactly what you were doing, sir. Honestly, I think it was lazy writing in order to make this bar. Honestly, the song itself is trash, because there's also another lyric that he's like, my Siamese cat is trans, but he thinks he's black, but he acts Chinese. And like, these people, because that's all who's loving this song right now. These people are up in the comments like, oh my God, he's back. Slim Shady is back. I realized why white folks like Slim Shady so much. It's because he just rhymes. Do his rhymes make sense? No, because what about that line made sense? Even in the song, when he gave this line, it felt rushed. It felt shoddy. It felt like you were still trying to catch up with the beat in order to make to make the shot or to make the diss. Kendrick was right. Not like us. Not like us. And I get that this song does give me Slim Shady vibes. It gives me early 2000 vibes where anybody can get talked about and everybody will get talked about. But it's the fact that people like Dr. Dre are sitting there in the song co-signing this man while he is making fun of a black woman for being shot. Now, again, it's Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre got his own can of worms when it comes to abuse allegations. So I shouldn't be shocked. But again, actually, I'm not shocked. I'm disgusted. Because making fun of black women, the abuse that black women have received, is never funny. And people like LeBron co-signing it make it even worse. And it honestly brings me back to the moment when Gary Owens was on Shannon Sharp's podcast and he was like, you don't defend black women. And then Shannon Sharp got to chuckling and shucking and jiving like, yes, massa, you show right. That's the same thing that LeBron did here. That's the same thing that I'm seeing these people and black men do in the comment section about this song. They think it's funny. They think the abuse that black women have experienced is a bar. And this is the reason why black women say,
I'm just gonna say this. This is why I always say I don't match for nobody. I don't do nothing for nobody. I once was watching TikTok last time, and I saw, is it American Airlines or what airline was it? I can't remember which airline it was. Literally picked up, is it 3 or 4 black men, and told them to get off the plane because there was some foul odor or something like that. And a lot of people were talking about it and saying, oh, this is racism and all of that. I was like, well, I'm not saying shit about it, because see, you women are gonna have to understand, if they're not riding with you, you don't go out there riding for nobody. If you're gonna be fighting for anybody, you're gonna have to learn to fight for yourself. Yeah. Because I noticed something, a lot of the time, black women will put themselves in the front of the line, fight everybody, and get disrespected, and nobody fighting for you. So you're gonna have to learn seriously, in a way, to mind your business. Yes, whatever happens to them out there, let it happen. Let them catch strays. Yeah, let it happen to them. Because some people were out here talking about that plane incident, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't. Because the thing is, these people don't care about you. And I'm gonna say this, as a black woman, you have only and only yourself. You don't have allies out here. I've been telling you guys, you really don't have allies out here. The only ally you have is yourself. It's like one time somebody was, we did the topic about the bear and the man last time, and then we did another topic about the white woman and the white man last time, and then somebody came out to me, I remember, and they said a black man or a white man, and I looked at them and I'm like, see, let me tell you something. I don't want somebody selling me to the other person. I better go by myself into the other side, because yeah, because if let's say the white man really want to take me, yeah, the other guy is just gonna give me over there, be like, hey, you can have her as long as we share the same table, or as long as I get something out of it. Yeah, I might as well take my 2 legs and go over to the other side. Like, yeah. Because you ladies are gonna have to learn out here to just defend yourself and only women that look like you. Seriously, you're gonna have to learn to be selfish and to also just protect yourself. Let all the other people, let them go fight on their own. They are fighting anyway. Let them go fight for their own self. Let them do all the matching. It doesn't matter what it is. They should be going out there and facing their own topic. I don't care if it's a topic about an individual, about people, ethnicity, or countries. I don't care. If you got a problem, go fight for your own thing. Because I'm not. Because anytime something happens to me, it's also giving. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, even in Angola right now and Sudan, they're literally out there crying. But you will not see all those topics in the social media. But you will see other people's topic out here. In fact, they will come to your comment section and write about. I was talking to a lady last time, and she said she does video about what is happening in Angola and the other side of Africa that is going through, tough times right now. And some people will come to a comment section and write about, the Arabian side, that they are having a fight with Israel and all of that. They will come to the comment section and write, oh, free these people. And I'm like, hey. And then she was like, I'm talking about other people suffering, and you are out here telling me to go fight for somebody else. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, yeah, you see why I say I don't match for nobody. I don't boycott for nobody unless it's for me. If it's not for me, I'm not doing nothing. Nothing. In my age right now, I've started to understand the way this world works. You don't give to people what they can't give back to you. If they can't help you, you don't go out there helping them. No. When they were doing the boycott and all of that, I was just like, yeah. But the thing is, when it's, Africa and all of that, they're like, oh, it's Africa, it's normal. Yeah. Well, let me continue what this lady had to say. Goodness.
That one, black men genuinely don't care about us, and it's the reason why women in general and black women say that hip-hop is misogynistic and violent, because y'all continuously make fun of black women when we are abused, and women in general. If you want to come out of retirement and make trash-ass music, you do that, but please leave Megan Thee Stallion out of it, because it wasn't funny when Drake did it, it damn sure wasn't funny when Tory Lanez did it, it wasn't funny when the baby did it, when he switched sides. It's not funny. It's low-hanging fruit, and it's weak, and it shows a lack of originality and creativity. It shows me that you were just trying to ride the train. You were trying to ride the train of, let's make fun of black women because that will make me popular. And to me, that does not make you popular. It might make you popular to some people, but those are not the people that you should want to be popular to. Leave black women alone. We do not think about y'all. We do not talk about y'all. Megan Thee Stallion is out here living her best life, selling out arenas, and it sounds like you're jealous, because why are you, at your big-ass age, 50-some-odd years old, coming for a girl who is literally old enough to be your daughter? Because her and Haley are barely even a year apart. They were both born in the same year. Haley was born in December, and Meg was born in February. So why is your old ass in young people's business? That's what don't make sense to me, Eminem. Please mind the business that pays you and go back to obscurity. I would rather have that. That's what I'd vote for. Mm-hmm.
They would be playing a tape of Eminem rapping racist. We didn't say that.
I really don't like. We don't think.
There was actually more
Nigga and all that shit.
Because I don't like that nigga shit.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that was on that tape never got out.
It was already way before I even think me and Eminem beat. We got to make this the same way that you guys have treated Mike Tyson.
It is an insult to the ancestors.
Kobe Bryant.
It is an insult to the race.
O.J. Simpson.
And it is an insult to every black person.
Eminem claimed he had made the tape out of anger, stupidity, and frustration after breaking up with an African-American girlfriend.
That's the most bullshit thing I've ever. Oh, I broke up with my African American girlfriend, so now I'm gonna tell her how I really feel. By the way, that's what he did. He was like, I'm just gonna tell her how I really feel. Oh, I made it because I was hot. What the hell? Like, let me tell you something. I'm somebody that when I was growing up, when I was still doing the dating thing, I did all across the world. Like Korean, yeah, you can speak on it. Asian. European, yeah, I dated all of those people. You don't see me coming out here be like, oh my God, just because I dated this person, I'm gonna become a total menace to society. and talk about one particular group of women as if I dated all of them. You dated one, and so you decided, oh my God, so it's a good thing. It gives me the ground now to disrespect all the women that look like her. That's the stupidest, dumbest thing I've ever had. It kind of shows your mentality as a human being that you are not that clever. That's what it shows. It shows the intellectual stage that yeah, you are not that. You are not all that in that space. So, oh, because of I broke up with somebody, I'm gonna hate on everybody. So, when you were dating your baby mama, did you come out here and talk about all the women from your mama's side or your own community and talk to them about how you hate them? Your baby mama or your other girlfriends you got that also broke up with you, or maybe things didn't work out. Did you also come out and sing about what women this and that and how you hate them? No, you did not do that. You thought you had leverage over here because probably your buddies were beside you. You talking all kind of shit and smack, and they didn't call you to to correct you. You thought it was a good behavior. Unbelievable. I don't even have time for all this. This is why I hate rap. I normally don't listen to rap. I don't. I like Megan Thee Stallion as a girl, the way she is, but normally I don't listen to rap music. I don't, because I feel like it's something that eats your brain. Because what are they really singing about? It one is about booty, two is about money, three is about drugs, and you don't even and a lot of cuss words. It makes no sense. I'll be like, they're like, what? How the fuck? How am I supposed to be elevated by this kind of music? So normally I don't listen to it. I don't.
To be held accountable for that. Them tapes was gonna come out one way or the other, regardless if Benzino was in the picture or not.
Man, comment thread was full of it. Now I know.
Mentality feels they're better than another group of people and has an oppressor's position to say what he said.
Wow. But this was y'all during that game. Just saying.
My question is, what is fun about this man? Like, oh God, seriously, I feel like it's one of those hood ladies that like men being raggedy as hell. They are the ones that find this man handsome. They are the ones that find this man attractive. The hood rats, they're the ones that find this man handsome. Those women that don't have no self-esteem, the pygmies, the mammies, yeah, they're the ones that like this man. Those women that have never been treated good in any kind of relationship, they are the ones that like this man. Those women that like being abused in a relationship, they are the ones that like this man. Because I don't see any respectable woman that will look at this man and be like, oh my God, you're so attractive. His character is literally garbage. It's trash.
Just saying. Comment thread was full of it. Now I know. They gonna be like, well, people change, right?
Does it sound like he's changed after the music that he did about those talking about black women, and now going after Megan's situation being that she was shot on the feet? Does it look like this man has changed? Does it look like he's changed? Unbelievable.
Now, what's wild about these Eminem takes is that I've never been an Eminem fan. You could probably dig up I've never been big on Eminem. Maybe back in like elementary school when he first came out, he was like, "Don't follow me," you know what I'm saying? That song. But I mean, that's just because it was cool. And then like on, Forgot About Dre, he was cool. And when he was with 50 on them couple songs. But overall, I've never been like, why do people consider Eminem top 5 rapper against other black rappers who are clearly better than him? And I've always said that.
Because he's probably an abuser, trash, and his behavior is literally trash. He talks shit about women. So yes, the community of elevated abusers and like people like Diddy and all of that, those people that was trying to hide all those terrible behavior. Yeah, those people, yeah, that's why they want to elevate him, because they have that same trashy behavior. Trash likes to stay with trash.
That Eminem would not be as big as he is if he was black. So if anybody go and dig up my old tweets, you'll probably see that I never liked with it. I've never fucked with Eminem. Ask anybody who's known me. I've never been crazy about Eminem. I just haven't. But what's crazy is the people like, well, in the comments, they was like, well, y'all just now finding out about this. We been new. It's just people can change. Like, no, we didn't been know nothing. I was in like elementary school when Eminem blew up. And then like his big run, I was still in like high school. Social media wasn't what social media is now, where all this information is just out there for people to know. Like if you didn't know, it was hard to find out about this type of stuff. Especially considering how big Eminem was, how much money was behind him, and how easily they was able to put this on back burner. Because I'm just now hearing about this. Like it doesn't surprise me, but it's like, why did it take thank God it's Black History Month. The ancestors ancestor, I guess. I mean, is it really surprising that a dude from the trailer park was racist? Like, is that really surprising? And to know his reasoning for doing that allegedly was because a black chick cheated on him. Come on, dog. And to find out he goes on to thrive and have a career in the very same field in which black people, like, that's just wild to see and know that those dudes backed him. 50, Dre, hell, all the rappers that came out and was meat riding Eminem when Umar said what he said. That's wild. All the black women lusting after Zaddy. Wow, and then that's how he really.
Okay, first of all, before they say all the black women lusting after Zari, I don't know what kind of. I don't know if anybody Eminem is in the Zaddy box. I don't think we're looking at him as a Zaddy type. He's the one we call the trailer trash type, the I want to be the black man type, and I want to be a raggedy ass person type. I want to be hood type. I don't think any. This is the thing I hate when people like, oh, generalizing. This is why I'm gonna say this: African women, we are very picky, and that's why when I had somebody, one time talking about African women don't like dating these kind of people, and that I'm like, hey, I'm not about to go from frying pan to fire over here. I'm already in frying pan, and you're telling me that I should go into fire. No, I love myself, so I know who I'm supposed to date and who I'm not gonna be involved with. And I feel like a lot of Black American women gotta wake up. You don't have to be dealing with all this trashy behavior. You can do better. Believe me, baby, you can do better. Get a responsible man. And stop looking at this trash, raggedy ass man out here that want to pass for a hoot man. Stop looking at them. They are not for you. Especially those women that are educated. This is not what you want. This is not. And I don't think Eminem passed in the Zaddy, perspective. He's not a Zaddy. He's a raggedy person. I don't know who put him in the Zaddy box. He's not in any kind of Zaddy box. He's in the raggedy ass, hood, crazy ass perspective. He's over there with them hood rats. I don't know. It's like saying, oh, people from trailer trash are also Zaddy. You're trying to tell me, oh, just because of your skin tone, you will now be considered a Zaddy because you live in a trailer trash, and because of your skin tone, all of a sudden you are a Zaddy? No, you're still trailer trash and you're still raggedy. So he is raggedy. Goodness.
He really feel about y'all. But hey, he probably changed though, right? Okay.
Yeah, we can smell the change from here. We can even see the change from here. Oh, goodness God. Okay, ladies. So that was the end of it. You ladies, let me know what you think about this crazy dude out here in his 50s going after someone half his age, someone as young as his daughter's age, going after her and talking about I'm just wondering if somebody shot his daughter in the feet, because I remember MGK coming out here and singing about his daughter. This man done lose his mind and came out and sang about MGK. So you don't like people calling out your daughter, but you out here behaving like a fucking raggedy ass rabies having animal, because that's what he's acting like. with no class, no intellectual capacity, and nothing. Goodness. No, seriously, I really don't like him. I really don't like him. I don't think I liked him at all. There are some men that, internally you just see them and you really, really don't like them. And this is what this guy is giving me. He's been giving me, every time I saw him, the time, in many African country homes, normally, we were not allowed to play rap music growing up. If my parents saw one rap music, that CD is going to be broken sometime. I remember one time my dad breaking the whole player. He took it and he smashed it because my sister brought one rap music like that from her friend. He broke it. He took it off the wall and smashed the thing. We were not allowed to play rap music in my home. So that is the thing with men like this. When I look at them, there is this kind of feeling that you look at them, you don't want to associate yourself with them at all. You just, those kind of people that you look at them and you're like, and this one ain't amount to nothing in society and about to change nothing. Yeah. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. Thank you all for being here. Do not forget to press that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the commentary section, respectfully, please. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.
But you can't hide. You can't